Hi. Okay, well, now that that team is decided, hello. It's Wednesday, apparently. And Merry Christmas, I guess, because that's what's playing now. So yeah, Merry Christmas, hello, good afternoon, good night. All those words. Hello, Schmoopy. I'm gonna ignore that you threatened me to start this stream, and it was very scary. But here I am now. Completely normal, exactly. This is very normal. Nothing has been more normal than this stream. Hello, Salmon Runner. Expecting Toad singing Chandelier? And unfortunately, no, that's actually... No, I'm not even gonna entertain that. It's not happening. This was gonna be... Oh, hello, 1 p.m. This was gonna be, a stream where I tested Linux, but like the last minute, it was like, actually, you can't stream. You can't stream from this because of the enhanced broadcasting. And it can't send your hardware information. And I'm like, okay, I'll go and look at that. And there was no option for it. So I was like, okay, well, screw it. Windows it is for tonight. So instead, it's completely normal. This is a normal stream. So you want to play with me? It's Bonerattle Arena. There's 2 buckets, which is very cool. There's also Luna Blaster and Bamboo. Yep, those are the weapons. So yeah, I'm sad because I spent like an hour and a half, like, making sure the audio was working and making sure the video was working. But no, it didn't matter in the end. But whatever, that's fine. All that matters is the buckets. You would, but you gotta go to work in 10 minutes. Well then why'd you threaten me to open the door? Why'd you do that? That's so scary. And for what? Anyway, hope you have a good time at work, Schmoopy, whenever you do leave. Hope that it is easy and good and not bad. Also, hello, Kiwi. Bouquet is correct. To spend time... Oh, yes, the 10 minutes. 10 minutes of quality time of Salmon Run videos. It's so valuable. Even though we're literally going to be playing Repo in 2 days, according to the texts. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing good. I was not doing good until like yesterday, kind of. But I'm still not. Because here's the thing, I was sick. And I was already traveling, so it was like mega sick. I was like stomach sick, and I lost years of my life rotting in bed doing nothing but sleeping and feeling miserable. So yeah, that happened this weekend. It was very cool. Very nice. I love it. But I'm mostly better now. It's just my sense of time is massively screwed up, and my sleep has also been weird because as a result of that, like barely could sleep last night for some reason, even though I was tired. So that was also very cool. So yeah, it's just a week. It is a normal week with a normal stream with a normal Salmon run rotation. Thank you. I'm mostly doing good now. It's fine. Not like bad like I was like on like Friday or Saturday. That was the worst of it. But yeah, I hope none of that happens to any of you, my dear viewers. Because it is not good, and apparently, this sickness is just everywhere, I guess, because, I had to, like, send an email to, like, you know, my professors, and I was like, hey, I literally cannot come to class. And then with one of them, they want to like have like a meeting because we were like working on like a project and stuff, so it was gonna be this morning, but then they sent me with like, hey, I'm sick, so it's just a thing now. We're all miserable, and I hope that it does not continue spreading. Yeah, I don't know if it was like travel sick or if it was like, I don't know, pollen or whatever, because I'm also like sensitive to pollen a little bit. So I don't know what the heck it was, but you know, whatever. It doesn't matter anymore because it's Wednesday. And it's a normal stream day with no Linux and only Windows. Anyway, other than that, I watched a Minecraft movie. The Minecraft movie did not get me sick. That was not the cause. I watched it after the sickness was a sick. Oh, what do you mean, oh? Is that like an O of surprise or an O of disappointment? All I can say is that it was a movie. It was certainly a movie that I watched. A good one? Now that's the question of the hour, isn't it? Is it a good movie? Also, hello Silver. Hope you're doing good. Hope that I think you're back from your trip now. I hope that it was good and you're back now. If not, I hope that you finish the trip soon. or that like when it does finish, it is comfy and not stressful. Whatever. I'm trying to say things. It's very difficult. Oh yes, Kiwi, I have seen that. More on that later. Silver's back post 10 miles. Nice. And you slept 12 hours. That sounds excellent. That's good, especially since you were like doing physical exercise, and that's scary. That's scary and strenuous and all the S words. Turns out 10 miles is so far. I know, like, you don't think about it, but then begin with your feet on the road, and you're like, wow, this is many feet. But yeah, congrats on like finishing it, because that's crazy. I could never do that. So far away from the Washington Monument, yeah. Well, you made it through. That's what matters in the end. Hello, grillers. Legs are like 86% recovery. Well, that's better than 85%. And at least that's most of your working legs. That way you can work your legs and, you know, they work. But yeah, more sleep. More sleep and rest, and they will soon be 100. As it goes, or that's how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to happen that way. Oh god, not hobbling all Sunday and Monday. Yeah, I bet that was really fun. You're like, just do not feel like working at all, whatsoever. Oh, but you have to work, that's good. See, that would have been bad if you had to like go into work while your legs do not work. That would not be fun. But yeah, the most interesting thing I've done is watch the Minecraft movie, so I will talk about that. But yes, as Kiwi mentioned, apparently the thing is that you go to the movie theaters and you say the trailer lines, and it's very funny, and people scream and laugh and cry. The other thing is that apparently there's a you know, an alternative non-theater experience of the Minecraft movie, and it is unfinished. And apparently it looks very funny and very silly. Because the CGI is not done. Allegedly, of course. But yeah, there's a handful of like really scuffed like screenshots that people have posted, and I guess videos too. And it's really something. It's a movie of all time, really. Oops. First movie with anti-piracy. Oh yes, of course. Only the first one. Oh, hello, random. And goodbye, Schmoopy. Good luck at work. I'll like see you tomorrow or at least Friday. Yes. That's 10 minutes. I'm so glad I could make your 10 minutes. There were clap by the end. Oh, hold on. So I told you, I was telling you this as like a precursor, right? A precursor. So, I did go to a movie theater. I was not sick anymore, so, that was hopefully not, I mean, I wore a mask and stuff, but, So I did go to a theater. I went with my siblings, and we made a bingo card beforehand, and it was like crowdsourced between us, so we had like a bingo card of stuff that we thought was gonna happen, and the goal was to, obviously make bingo. So we had that going on. The theater was small, like it was like a small town theater thing. Like it wasn't like an IMAX or whatever or anything like that. But there were people there. There were humans. There were like several humans in there with us. But I can confirm that we were saying the trailer lines, and we were clapping and laughing, and it was very fun. It was very silly. And I will say that it's only fun and silly because people were not losing their minds and throwing trash everywhere like I've seen in some videos, which people should not be doing. Do not do that, please. Please do not cause a disruption and make the police be called and cause extra work for the poor, underpaid staff. Put the unfinished Minecraft movie in a corner. You see, your brain can't handle the stream. Oh god, I'm sorry. Oh, let me just get that around for you. Yeah. Then my stream will get taken down by Twitch maybe or something. I don't know. Is that even against? It's probably against terms of service, even if it's like in the quarter. Like it's definitely, it's definitely TOS. Okay, anyway, but yeah, it was actually like fun crazy because like it was civil, and again there weren't like so many people that it was like a massive disaster or anything. But yeah, it was funny. We said I'm Steve and I yearned for the mines, and then we clapped. The Minecraft logo came up and we clapped. It was just like that. But yeah, it was okay, goodbye. It was fun. it was a fun experience. Like, was the movie good? No. Not really. If we're talking like logistically, you know, the story kind of, you know, very standard basic isekai plot. You know, story beats growing up, being a child. You know, these are all themes that were there in the movie. But that being said, it was legitimately funny a lot. Like, I mean, obviously, ironically, it was funny because, you know, we were clapping and screaming, not screaming, we were clapping and chanting at the chicken jockey, which was cinema. But there was some stuff that was legitimately funny. So I'll give it that. But it's also just a really weird movie. Like, it does not take itself seriously at all. And I think that helps. But it's weird because, like, it's one of those movies that's, like, out of time, weirdly. Because they have cell phones and stuff, right? It takes place, like, you know, the Jason Momoa dude guy, like, he was an ultra gamer, like the arcade machines. What the heck is happening? What the heck is happening? So it takes place presumably in like the modern times. But like, there's like a school scene, right? As there usually is. And like, they had a blackboard, like a regular blackboard with chalk, and they had like notebooks out and like desks. There was like no computers or anything, no like whatever they have now. I was like, okay, it's just really weird. What's also weird is that they never once acknowledge that Minecraft is a video game. Like, it's just not a video game in the movie universe. It's just a different dimension that's blocks, and they do not linger on it being blocks. It's very weird. Oh, but yeah, when the Let's Minecraft thing came on, like that was not in the trailers. That's technically a spoiler. It's not a spoiler, but when that happened, we were all clapping. Let me just let you know. We were all like, yes, Let's Minecraft. We also clapped when Steve showed up with the diamond armor full set, you know, and the climax. We're all like, yes! Oh my god, yes! And there was you know, the scene in the trailers where the creeper shows up and Jason Momoa runs into him. He's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And then it explodes and he falls down and it's funny. So when that happened in, you know, the theater I was in, one singular person said creeper, and one singular person on the other end said, oh man. And I thought that was cinema. But yeah, it's an isekai plot. It was very weird. We were crying and clapping in the theater. It's a very weird movie experience. Like, the movie's just weird anyway, but it's also just ironic. And it's really weird. Would you understand the plot if you haven't I haven't played the game. No, it's exactly what Random is saying. You need to know like all the important updates. You gotta know like, you know, when everything was added. It's very important. No, it's not. So what they did is they came up with like again, because they don't treat it as if the Minecraft is a game. Like, it's just a different dimension that they show up in. And there's like the Weird Adventures Tesseract that they use to make the portal. And the Nether has like an ecosystem, like Rain World, definitely. And the Nether Guardian person wants to like take over the world or something. It's very basic. It's really weird. But yeah, basically it's a movie and Minecraft is kind of involved. That's what it's like. But again, I mean, there's some basic stuff, like, they definitely could have done more stuff to make it feel more like, you know, Minecraft, more nostalgic perhaps for the Zoomers. But they did include some deep cut references, like, you know, there was a scene when Steve took out eggs and he threw them. Like, that's a thing in the game. That's real. But yeah, Rain World, exactly. Did they? I don't think they said Skibbity. They didn't say Skibbity. Like, if they did, I missed it because we were clapping. But again, it was not like those crazy videos where people were like yelling for like 15 minutes. People were mostly pretty respectful, which I thought it was just what makes it fun. And it's only fun like if you're like restrained. It's not fun if you overdo it. I don't think they said Skibbity. I think you're lying, Random. They did, however, they did say unalive. And it was one time. And it was from one character who was supposed to be silly. Then the main bad guy said kill, so it's forgiven. But yeah, it was a really weird experience. The other weird thing is that, like, they had YouTubers as cameos, right? Like, as they do sometimes in these video game movies. And it was, like, really subtle. Which I thought was really funny, and I think made it funnier. Like, they're just kind of standing around, they were just there, and I was like, okay, perfect. I don't need anything more. But then there was, in one of the scenes that was in the trailer, but the version in the movie had, like, extra parts to it, obviously. And there's a character, or a person, who was there, and I was like, what? Hold on. Is that Jeb? And for those who don't know, Jeb is one of, prominent Minecraft developers who's been around for a while. And he's pretty recognizable because he has like red hair with like a ponytail and glasses and stuff. And he was in the movie. I was like, what the heck? He's just there. Like, it's sort of like a blink and you miss it kind of thing. It's just a really weird movie. but I can't say I minded it. It would have been really obnoxious, I think, if they were like, "Hello, I am Dan the Diamond Minecart, and I love science." Sure, they didn't have a crucial part in the story, but I think it made it funnier, honestly. Like, it's just funny. But yeah, I noticed him in the movie. I was like, what the heck? And I even like whispered to like my son. I was like, is that him? Am I seeing things? But I checked after you know, we finished, and yeah, that was definitely him. Thanks for the time and sword, Mr. Dan the Dynamite Card. Yeah, I mean, it would have been funny if it was like what people were like memeing on, like in the YouTube comments or whatever, where they're just like making like the most like on the nose references. But since, you know, we were already going with the irony part of it, like I think just them being subdued made it funnier, in my humble opinion. But yeah, do you guys care about spoilers? Because I'll tell you guys that we did not actually make a bingo. I'll tell you like what I had on my board and like what we didn't get, and it was kind of sad. Because there were a couple things I thought for sure was gonna happen. Because like some of them were just like so like basic, and I was like, what the heck? It didn't happen? Oops, it's on me. That's my bad. Gonna boot up Minecraft just from Mr. Jack Black right now. Perfect, just like you would have wanted. Oh yeah, and there was the you know, the gay scene. That was very gay. And very bold. I don't know how the heck that they got away with that. I don't know how this happened. I think because the movie's just so weird anyway, they thought people wouldn't mind. Or they thought they would just like accept it. Let's just say there's already fan art on Tumblr. Very bold direction. Say Gex on the big screen. I mean, like, I'm not even joking. They're so crazy. But yeah, our free space was very obviously flint and steel. That was the free space in the bingo board. Oh yeah, you know, one thing, so one of the corner pieces I chose, oh, low tide, was Jason Momoa punches a tree. And that was for sure that was gonna happen because, like, it's Minecraft, they're gonna punch trees. Why wouldn't Jason Momoa punch a tree? But it didn't happen. The only person who punched a tree in the movie was the kid. And that was like for one scene. That was the only time it happened. And now, and like, when, like, you don't think about that thing when you're watching it, but like, because I have a bingo board about it, now I'm just like, how the heck did they make a Minecraft movie where they only punch trees one time? I had down Hero Bride reference that I'm fairly certain that counted. I marked it down. I counted it. It counts. Okay, good. Yeah, again, me and my siblings agreed that it counted, so we marked it down. Steve had enough wood. Okay, yes, but, like, when the women were separated from the guys for, you know, that part of the movie, like, they had, like, a house set up. When did they punch wood? When did that happen? They had, like, a bed set up and stuff. Oh yeah, I was really close with this one. One of my squares was dream or drug sequence where they are blocks. And there's the ending sequence has like different like there's like a, you know, like a arcade game, and there's like a painting of them being blocks, but it was not a dream or drug sequence, so it didn't count. Oh, we also had someone uses the bed in another. Didn't happen. However, did some grinding off stream moment that, yeah. Just some off-screen mining. Which, you know what? That's on brand, so I can't even be mad. That's just part of the ethos. Oh yeah, okay, so this square is a spoiler, so if you don't want Minecraft movie spoilers, mute for like 20 seconds. One of the squares I'm proud of is Alex cameo, but in parentheses, she is young and hot. And let me tell you, that square did get marked down. But the parentheses were important because I went in with like the commitment that if there was going to be an Alex cameo, she would be young and hot. And that happened, so it's real. I think, okay, so the closest bingo we got was the free space, minecart chase scene, power of teamwork, dirt hut, right? So I got all those, but there's no thunderstorm of lightning, so it was not a bingo. No Granny Alex. Yeah, no. Yeah, I was so sure that they did have Alex. She would be young and hot, that I put it in the bingo board. Oh, one kind of reach I had was the glowing blue block tesseract thing they had was gonna be part of a command block. It was not. Very sad. What about Jeopardy's Young and Hot? Yeah, that's the thing. I did not expect Jeb just to be in the movie, so I didn't even have him on the bingo board. I guess I could have had like a developer cameo, but no. Jeb was a surprise. Jeb should have played Alex. Honestly, that would have worked because Alex is literally based on him. But no, they didn't. But But yeah, one of the squares one of my siblings came up with was an Igor cameo. As an Igor from the hit game Minecraft Story Mode. But no Igor. Very sad. But not as sad as Minecraft Story Mode not being legally available to get online anymore. Because the studios did. Oh, Arena wants to make the sequel. Honestly, I'm not mad about the way the movie turned out. Like, it's an experience, and they went for an experience, that's fine. However, in a different universe, there is a movie that's more like Detective Pikachu or Sonic or whatever, where like they actually like cared about representing the game that they're trying to make a movie out of, and they actually like put in like references and stuff. Where they do legitimately reference Minecraft Story Mode, and they do reference, like, I don't know, some weird deep cut thing from, like, Pocket Edition Lite, or, like, the old texture of gravel, or something weird like that. There is a universe where that exists. I don't know if I said this on stream. I've complained about it to people before, but, the thing that initially upset me about the trailers is that when they brought Jack Black to the Minecraft world as Steve, right? Because he is Steve. That's the line, he is Steve. When he originally goes to the world, I thought it would be really cool if when he first came in, it was like alpha Minecraft. There was like older textures in, you know, their stylized way. There is like only a couple mobs. The day and night cycle was weird, not as many ores, like that kind of stuff. But then through like a montage or whatever, I don't know, it shows them like the updates happening and he becomes more used to it. The world grows with him. That would have been cool. And then, you know, maybe by the time the main cast shows up, it's like, I don't know, a recent Deep Dark update or whatever. I don't know. But no, when, and even in the trailers, when they showed him first showing up, there's like a llama, and there's bees. And it's like, what? This is just modern Minecraft. Like, not that modern Minecraft is bad, obviously, but like, I feel like they missed a massive opportunity to capitalize on the nostalgia aspect of millennials and Gen Z who played this video game and remember and will get these older references and how the game used to look and how the game used to be. I think that would be good, but no, they didn't do it. Do you think there were things added to the game specifically for the movie? Oh, that's an interesting question. That's an interesting question because they absolutely did the reverse, where like, you know, they added things to the movie that were not in the game, to the point where I had a square on my bingo board that said mods are installed, and now I went into the movie being like, okay, so this does not count for something that's just like, you know, a cinematography thing. Like, it has to be something that's like obviously just like never could be in vanilla Minecraft. And I marked it down because it's just a gun. A laser gun, potato gun, whatever. But yeah, I don't know, because most recently I know they added the gray biome. The quiet biome? I don't remember what that's called. And they also added, Deep Dark's not that recent. But those things like weren't in the movie. Like the main things that were in the movie were like the piglin from like the piglets like from like the Nether update that happened years ago. That was like the main thing they went with. I know there was the crafting table. But I didn't see an enchantment table. I didn't see them enchanting anything. And that's like even older than all that stuff. But they did have a totem of undying, but it was just kind of there like in a chest. So I don't know. I don't think they added anything to the game just for the movie, unless you count like the DLC or the skins or whatever they have on the Minecraft Bedrock Marketplace. Unless you mean that, in which, you know, those are there, I guess. Oh yeah, an Aether reference would have been really funny, but no, they didn't do it. But yeah, no, they just had a crazy crafting recipe like that. That's what did it for me for that. The mods are installed box is that they had the kid, they panned down to the crafting table, and it was like a bunch of like, you know, iron ingots or as like sticks and stuff. It was like they used like a tater tot from the real world, and then it made like a blasting gun. And I was like, okay, that counts as mods. Not only do you have like a weapon that's not in the game at all whatsoever, but you also just have a crafting recipe that you would only have like in a mod, so yeah. But yeah, in terms of actual like movie content, one thing I thought was interesting that I think they definitely fumbled, at least in terms of like, you know, actually trying to make a good movie, is like they did seem to have a theme going on, or they were trying to do a theme, because like all the main characters, right? So you start with the Jack Black Steve, and he yearned for the mines, as we all know. But then he grew up to be a boring office worker, right? And he was sad, but then he was like, oh my god, I'm gonna go and mine. I'm gonna explore my passion. And then he becomes Minecraft. And the main cast of characters, like you have the kid, you know, the stereotypical, you know, he has cool drawings and engineering, but people bully him because he's weird and different. You have his sister, who, you know, she's taking care of him because their mom is dead, and so she's struggling because she can't really do what she wants to do because she has to like make ends meet. You have the landlord who's doing like, you know, odd jobs and stuff. You have the Jason Momoa character who was a epic gamer, but now he is a trash man. And we all ended in the Minecraft world. Like, they were trying to do something with that, but they didn't really commit to it. They mostly just did like standard plot beats for the duration of the movie. I thought that was, I guess, if it could be disappointing, at least in that way, because it seems like they were trying to do stuff, but it didn't ever really happen. Like, they spent a lot of their runtime on doing things and standard plot beats rather than trying to like extend like, or at least put more emphasis on what they're trying to convey theme-wise. But especially with, again, spoilers, at the ending, when like they're about to go back, right? So the original plan is that Jack Black Steve is going to stay behind and the rest of the cast is going to go back. And someone says to Jack Black Steve, hey, we'd love to see you in the real world, you know, your skills could come of some real use there. And like, that felt like something that could have legitimately been emotional, because, you know, gamers spending too much time in the game world and not enough time in the real world, and they're missing out on time and stuff. Like, that could have been something, but it really wasn't. So yeah. But yeah, back to your point, Random, with, you don't think there's like an attempt to like make a movie? Honestly, it really does not take itself seriously. So at the end of the day, it's just a meme fest. It's an ironic meme fest that it's just supposed to be spectacle, mostly. But yeah, I just think if you're gonna put that stuff in there, like, you could have committed to it a little bit more, because we can have a funny movie. We can have a funny movie. But it's also like, wow, so many gamers are gamers, and the state of the economy is so sad, and the way that we treat creative people is so sad. But no, it doesn't really do any of that. I saw the concept art of like Steve and the Ender Dragon, but I don't know, I think that was like a really old concept art. I don't know how recent that is. So we're definitely not making this Lamau. I know we're playing trash right now, but I was getting very invested into the, you know, Minecraft movie discussion, so I hope that you guys forgive me for the terrible gameplay. Absolute garbage. Just like Jason Momoa. Wow, you can... Hold on. You can hear my napkin. That's crazy. My mic is so crazy. Yeah, there's so much napkin ASMR. Which Minecraft on the mine, not enough egg hunting, yeah. I mean, I did get eggs. I didn't get a lot of power eggs, but, you know. And yeah, Mr. Run's gonna play Silk. Yes, yeah, because that was in your schedule. Are you doing, 7 o'clock? Honestly, I wasn't gonna stream for very long. I was planning on raiding you anyway. Because again, like, I'm still trying to get, I mean, I'm technically not sick, but I just feel weird and bad, so I just wanted to, catch up on stuff, and also play Salmon, because I haven't played in Salmon Run for a while. But yeah, I'm not gonna stream for much longer, probably. It depends on when we get this king, so I don't think we've gotten a king yet. But yeah, I'm done with the Minecraft movie discussion. That is over now. I have said what I wanted to say about it, and that is all. just had to hop on to get Minecraft off the mic. Well, I would have talked about Minecraft regardless of when I would have streamed next. I was considering doing lobotomy today. Or tomorrow even, but I was like, no, I want to like separate my days, so because I have like stuff to catch up on anyway, so I don't want to overwhelm myself with stuff. Oh yeah, it's such a tight 55-minute Minecraft movie review. It's 2/3 of the runtime of the actual movie. You don't have to watch it. Actually, no. You get what you do is what Kiwi was saying is like you put the pirated version in the corner while I'm talking, and like I'll get through most of the movie through it. But yeah, I didn't really feel like doing Gone Fission or anything. I wanted to play this rotation because of the buckets. I thought the buckets were cool. So that's why I decided to go with this one. For this salmon night thing. The spark notes, exactly. I mean, I even talked about the potential theme. It really is spark notes. That's all you need. You can write an essay on the Minecraft movie now. You can talk about flint and steel and the nether. Oh, and Sky has a meter for Mr. Run. That is nice. Yeah, I mean, I've been struggling a little bit, but I cannot complain because I was like only half conscious because my mind was filled with the Minecraft movie. So I can't complain about anything that was happening on my stream. I am in no condition for this. Oh yes, Random, please make that your next essay. I think they would love it. Should you eat your mini M&Ms? I think you should. I think you should take a massive handful and like pour them into your mouth. I feel like mini M&Ms are actually, like, no joke, better than regular M&Ms just because, like, the smaller form factor makes them, like, the texture and the multiplicity, it makes it good and crunchy. Peanut M&Ms. See, here's the thing. I think peanut M&Ms are okay, but peanut butter M&Ms are god tier. Those are very good. Those are yummy. If I wanted peanuts, I would just eat peanuts and trail mix. That's what my opinion on peanut M&Ms is. What the heck is happening? Oh my god. Don't talk about that. The mini shells do feel thinner. I think they actually are, because I'm fairly certain I've done a cross section of a regular M&M before, and they are like thick. It's just different. But yeah, peanut M&Ms are crunchy, so I get that random. Am I winning? No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I've been ranting, speaking about the Minecraft movie, so I can't even, like, I can't even complain. If you want to join for, like, a couple game stash, you are free to. I'm probably gonna only play until the king, though, because this is not gonna be a long stream. But yeah, if anyone else wants to join for like 2 seconds or 2 games or whatever, that's okay. I do have full meter. So, that's something. But yeah, I hope you're doing good, Stash. I think the random's out, what the heck? Well, you see here, if you look at these statistics, you can see that my power account is very low compared to the rest of these people's. So that is something that I have not been doing, because I've been yapping too much about the Minecraft movie. Reviving, true, this time. Not last time. That was not happening last time. Or that time. Yeah, Sasha's doing okay. That's good. Good to be okay and not sick. You blame anyone but me. But you see, that's not a healthy mindset. Because we can all be conscious of our mistakes and underwhelming participation, if you will. And this is normal. You do not want to pretend like no one can do no wrong, because that is not good. See, random blames me. Perfect. Just what I want. All or nothing. Wait, you blow up the streamers? What the heck does that mean? Like with TNT from Minecraft? Is that what's happening? That's not very nice. Jeb could do no wrong. That is true. Like, look at him. He was in the movie for like 1 second, and he was the best character. Just hold the dynamite. I will hold it within my hands, and it will probably go off still. Oh yeah, we're doing a lot better now, but it's also because I'm spending more than half a brain cell towards playing the game. Beloved randoms. So true, we love randoms. Oh my god, why'd that person come down right on top of me? Don't they know? That they bring the darkness with them? Of the flyfish? Anyway, since I was sick, I did, like, nothing, really. I finished a couple, well, one book. But I can talk about that when I play the Bombay Corporation, because that's the, that's the book club stream, I guess. And that makes the most sense. Literature, what's with stare random? Do you not love literature? I love literature. I love books. And I love the Minecraft movie, which is peak literature. Oh, Random loves literature. Okay, never mind then. Excuse my assumptions. What the heck is happening? What the heck? Some weird moths. Salmons are happening? That's true. Salmons are indeed happening. Okay, that got rid of a lot of the guys. Alright. Success. Oh wait, this is... That's weird. Jack Black was holding me back. So true. He had me on a chokehold. He was like, Salmon Run? That's not Minecraft. He was all like, chicken jockey. And I was like, yes, sir. Whatever you say, I will repeat. I will say the lines. I'm pretty sure they made Splatoon in Minecraft before. I'm pretty sure I've seen that. I'm fairly certain it exists. But yeah, about Salmon Run, I'm not sure. Maybe some, like, 2 people have made it or something. Salmon Run movie? Of course, that would be great. I have considered writing Salmon Run fanfiction, because at this point I played it enough to where, like, you know, you could actually, like, write it. But I do too many things. I have tried to look for Salmon fanfiction before, and I don't think I found any. Though I'm sure I didn't look well enough, because it's definitely out there. Flyfish X2. Okay, well that's not exactly what I mean. I mean more in the lines of it's just Splatoon fanfiction, but they're in Salmon Run. And they're doing the Salmon Run. That's what you mean? Alright, fair enough. If that's what gets them in the game, then you know, who am I to complain? Some people are just in it for the yaoi. Oops. Salmon comics, that's more than I've seen. I would say that counts. I mean, what are comics but writing and pictures together to form synergy? Tomushi had a Salmon comic series. Oh, I did not know that. I should look this up. It sounds like something that would be a great interest to me. Yeah, hold on, let me look this up. Okay, they have a Twitter. Oh, hello. I forgot there was an upper layer to that. That's weird. That was like a jump scare to me. I forgot there was another railing. I've never used those upper rails. Situational awareness, exactly. Situational awareness 11. For real. So good. Oh, that was bad timing. Alright, well, doing a lot better gameplay-wise now. Oh, their stuff is also on Pixiv, looks like. Actually, I might have seen their art before. I feel like I've seen and downloaded some of it before. I just didn't know it was them who made it. But yeah, it looks really pretty. What's happening? Oh, that was... that looked really weird on my end. Oh my god. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like their Splatoon art specifically, because that art style looks very familiar. I feel like I probably saw it before. Oh, yikes. Oh my god. Oh, that is really weird on that. That's weird. Oh my god, you like bounce? That's really silly. Oh, one more thing about the Minecraft movie. For some godforsaken reason, that, scene in the Nether, the pig step scene. You know what I'm talking about if you watched the movie. For some reason, that lives rent-free in my mind now. And I hate it. Like, whenever I think of it, it comes across as, like, more awkward than what it and, like, longer than what it actually was. Because my brain has played it so many times For some reason. It's a curse. What the heck was that extra grenade? I probably don't need this. They really be pig steppin'. So true. They do be. I don't know what the heck this is gonna do. Well, I guess we're getting more than 2 games in, so that's good. Feel better about letting you in now than if it was only for like 1 game. Oh yeah, you know what I never did? I never talked about the Switch 2. Switch 2 day when you may have to starve, oh god. With those prices. Honestly, the new Mario Kart does look really fun. Nintendo needs the money. Yeah, there's a small indie company that's struggling so much. Honestly, the pricing and the increases, like, it makes sense historically wise, but at the same time, like, the economy in a lot of places right now are just not very good. There's a lot of things happening, which is what makes it a bit tricky, you see. So that's just a lot of money. Especially if those are like singular game prices. Like if all first party games are gonna be like $80, like, and like never on sale still, as is tradition for Nintendo, like that's just a lot of money. But yeah, I think in terms of the direct, I think the Discord knockoff is really funny. I like the 2 frames per second gameplay and the webcams. I think that would have been a hit during COVID. Maybe now, I don't know, but now I think its appeal is less interesting. You will never catch me buying a Nintendo Switch webcam peripheral. The only good thing about it is that we can relive the Wii U Nintendo Land experience of having the Mario runner like stare into your soul as you try to hide. Yeah, Mario Kart being 80 is a massive stinger. Like, I know the situation with, let's just say the international markets. The situation. It's a bit tumultuous to say the least, so I don't know what the heck's gonna happen. Is it even gonna be $80? Is it gonna be more? Is it gonna be less? Who knows at this point? But yeah, like I guess the initial website pricing being $80 is crazy. Oh, but yeah, the Mario Kart bundle, it's technically, yes, it is cheaper because the game is only $50. So, yeah. In limited quantity, as they say, for some reason. But you want to get the camera for the bit, honestly. Real. I understand. Okay, we were glitching out a little bit. The game couldn't decide who to put into the cockpit. Oh, those. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Nintendo decided to wait and strike at the right moment. God, so real. It's been an interesting week, to say the least. Dang, my full meter didn't do anything for us, huh? That's alright, I don't mind. It makes this stream more worthwhile. And not only 1 hour. Oh yeah, no, it's that the $450 and the $80, like that's American dollars. In Canadian in Australia, that's a crazy price, 700. Like, you know, things are more expensive in those places anyway, but like that's just crazy. Kirby Air Riders is a thing. I think that is a good thing. I myself enjoy a curb. Glad Shupi's not here. Shupi would complain. They're having a Bravely Default remaster thing, which I think is kind of cool. I nearly relived the trenches when I saw that because I think the last time I actually talked about it was like a while ago. Basically, when I play Bravely Default on the 3DS, I decided to play on hard mode when I first played. Because I was like, I'm a gamer, I can play on hard mode, I can play silly RPGs. That's okay. Unfortunately, Bravely Default is a very particular game on hard mode. It changes everyone's health, and so that way all your bosses and enemies are like way stronger, and your guys do not get buffed at all. So strategies that work for, you know, the base difficulty, because you know, there's a job system and all that, and you can like min-max certain stuff and do certain strategies for the different attack patterns in the bosses. A lot of them did not work, so I had to come up with my own strategies when I played that game to like beat it, and I had to grind so much. So I got Stockholm Syndrome into liking that game. But anyway, that's cool. Bravely Default is a very silly game. The only thing random got excited for is a new Donkey Kong game. That game does look really cool. You know, I haven't been like super into like 3D like platformers or anything like that in a while. So it's not really for me, but it does look very cool and it looks fun for people who are into that. So I hope that it turns out being good. But yeah, no, if any of you guys do decide to get the Bravely Default remaster on the Switch too, since it is only like $40, I think, which compared to some other revealed prices is pretty generous. That's pretty reasonable, especially because that was the original 3DS price for it. But if you do play it, please do not play on hard mode unless you want to die. You will die a lot, you will hate yourself. Just play it on regular mode and actually enjoy the game. They did say there's gonna be GameCube games, you know, on Switch Online, which is cool if you have Switch Online. Or the, special Switch Online, that's more money. I play in hard mode just to feel something. No, trust me, don't do it. It's not worth it, random. Legitimately, it's not worth it. Like, there are later bosses that are hard, even in the regular game mode, and they are nightmarish in hard mode. Like, I'm not kidding, when like I got stuck on them so bad even after grinding that I had to like look up like job comps and like abilities and all that, like for strategies, and they would not work because a lot of them were based on like getting their HP down in a certain amount of turns. But their HP is more in hard mode, so you would just instantly die after you tried the strategies. $50 for online, but it's so much. So much though. Oh, and you know, I'm concerned that they're gonna like up the price of the online service again because they're like, we need to serve Switch 1 and Switch 2 customers, and Switch 2 uses an enhanced IP protocol that requires so much bandwidth to trust. And then they'd be like, it's $200 a year. Just pray for crit. Oh, that didn't work because the cap for damage was 9999. Except if you use really second, I think. There's like an extra little thing. So, and when bosses are 120,000 HP, like it does not work. Trust me, I've been through the trenches. What the heck? How does that not work? Oh my god. What is this? What do you mean? What the heck do you mean? For those who weren't looking, oh. Well, my stream is up? Are you... What? Really? How many skulls did you get, Stash? One silver. God, that's not worth it. What the heck? Alright, sorry. It wasn't even on my end. Because it let me right back in. It just decided no. As Random says, the fish god said enough. God. Anyway, thanks for playing. I will not be doing another king. But yeah, enjoy your 1 silver. Oh, I didn't even save my stats. That's late. We have Sploosh-o-matic. God. Well, um, honestly, I would play more, but I mentioned earlier that I was sick like a few days ago, and I'm still kind of getting over it, so I just feel kind of bad and garbage. But I wanted to like at least play some Salmon because I haven't played that in a while, and I wanted to talk because I also haven't talked in like a week on stream, and stream is fun. So, yep. I'll try to play more next week though. As I said on my Discord, I'm gonna hold off on starting another Rain World campaign until after I beat Lobotomy Corporation, just so I can like play more Splatoon and play more Lobotomy Corporation until I finish that. Just because it's just a lot of stuff going on. You wanna play that long? Anyway, alright, oh that's good. I'm glad we were able to get some good jobs in. We played pretty well. We got a lot of W's except for the time where I DC'd for no discernible reason. But yeah, thanks for playing, Stash. Thanks for stopping in, everyone. Sorry I can't stream for longer. As I said earlier, oh yeah, no problem. I'm glad that I was able to catch you for a good time. And I haven't been able to play Splatoon. I haven't played a lot recently, which I feel kind of sad about because I like playing Splatoon. But yeah, I'm gonna read Salmon Runner because he is streaming tonight and he'll be playing for longer than I will. But yeah, I don't know. My other streams might not be very long as well. The rest of this week, I'll have to see how I feel. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your week, or day, something like that. I mean, I'm gonna stream Repo on Friday night with Schmoopy. But in case I don't see you until next week, I guess have a good rest of the week. I don't know. I'm becoming incoherent. I will leave you all now. Yeah, see you guys later. Have, water, food, and don't get sick, because being sick is bad. But yeah, see you later. Bye.